Hey there everybody, it's CFH Hate Fear with a new series called Devil's Advocate, where I play Devil's Advocate to the average Metacritic.com rating of a game, or give you some reasons why that rating is bullshit. And the game I'm going to show you today is called Poker Night at the Inventory. A lot of you might be familiar with it. And it scored a 71 out of 100 on Metacritic. Not bad, not good, but definitely, a lot worse than the game deserved, honestly. And it's $5 on Steam is my first reason. I know a lot of people out there feel that $60 is too much to pay for a game, myself included most of the time. And, especially with poker, the rules are never changing, the game's never changing. You're always playing the same poker game with a different skin. And for $5 you can't go wrong. It features a lot of good characters, and you support Telltale Games and the making and continuation of this series. Second point, free Team Fortress 2 items. I play a lot of PC games, and I especially love TF2. So free items for, beating certain players in the game. Like if you beat Tycho, you get his wristwatch that was featured in some of the Penny Arcade comics. And, it's a nice feature overall. For $5 you get a poker game that you can also win items for another game in, which I happen to play a lot. The items aren't really worth anything in the trading economy, but they're nice to have and some of them look cool. Point number 3, return of familiar characters. I'm sure most of you are familiar with at least one or two characters on the table, but I'll tell you about all of them. Starting on the very left, Max is a rabbit from the Sam and Max point-and-click games. Ridiculously funny character, and I'm glad that Telltale has kind of brought back the Sam and Max games, because those were gone for a long time. Homestar Runner, Strong Bad, as most of you are familiar with that. I grew up watching it. Strong Bad's a ridiculously funny character from the Homestar Runner web series. Of course, the Heavy from TF2, probably the best character of the game, and has the best voice actor, I think. And, of course, Tycho from Penny Arcade. Don't have to tell you why he's familiar and funny. But, all these characters really interact well together, and the dialogue is, probably one of my favorite things about the game. Which, of course, brings me to point 4, the hilarious dialogue and banter. I mean, a lot of these characters are great on their own, but just together, they all have the funniest dialogue, and you can tell that the voice actors all had a lot of fun kind of with these lines. There are some particularly standout ones, like there's a conversation between Tycho and somebody else where he's talking about making love to a giraffe. And, overall this is a great game. I can't stress enough that for $5 on Steam, you're supporting Telltale Games, a small developer, and you're also supporting the continuation of this great series. And this has been CFH Hate Fear. Check back at Achievement Hunter for more Devil's Advocate and other series.